Namaste, this is Monica and I welcome you to today's practice, which is I've kept on softer side. I would say we do have Suryanamaskaras and some standing asanas, seated asanas, lying down on your belly and on your back. My practices are rooted in traditional Indian yoga, Ashtanga yoga and a long holding like Hatha Yoga. I really like meditative practices wherein you have enough time to go into your practice and watch yourself while doing your practice. Make sure you're enjoying your practice. Don't push yourself a lot. Let's meet on the mat and let's practice this together today. You can sit in a cross-legged position. Place your palms over your thighs, gently close your eyes. Palms may be facing downward or upward with chin mudra touching the tip of your index finger and thumb. Take a moment here to bring yourself to this moment, to your surroundings. You can notice all the sounds around you. Feeling the touch. Maybe noticing if you can smell something. Withdrawing all your senses to this moment here and now. And as you find your center and ground yourself, join your palms to the heart center. We'll be chanting 1 Om 3 Shantis. Breathe in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. As you exhale, you can open your eyes. Place your palms over your knees. Inhale to lift your chin up, awakening your neck and the spine. Exhale, bring your chin to the chest. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Coming back to the center. Inhale to raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Maybe look up and send your arms back. Send your upper arms behind your ears. Open the chest. Bring your shoulder blades together and start to bring your palms down as you bend your elbows. Palms behind your head with interlaced fingers. Keep the chest open, elbows running out in the opposite direction. As you inhale, raise your arms back up and start to bend your right elbow, pointing it down towards the floor as your left elbow points up towards the ceiling. Chest will remain open, chin will remain parallel to the floor. Again, inhale, arms up, exhale, moving on to the other side. Inhale to release, extend your arms up, exhale, bending over to your right, stretch the left side of the body. Look over maybe to the ceiling through your left armpit. Keep sending your left shoulder back. Feel the opening in the chest, breathing in and out through your nostrils. Inhale, come back to the center and change the side. Again, as you inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to release. Both of your palms on the side and move on to your forced tabletop position. Swing your knees. Align your shoulders with the wrist, hips with your knees. The back of your foot may be resting on the floor. As you inhale, press your chest down, lift your chin up, look up towards the ceiling. A nice arc in your spine. Exhale, chin to the chest, lift your shoulder and spine, tailbone pointing down. And we're going to repeat this a few times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep repeating. And as you exhale, release, come back into the center. Inhale to raise your right arm up. Open your chest to the right, moving into thread and needle. And then take your right arm through your left armpit. Place your right shoulder on the mat, side of your head on the mat. Knees are still aligned with your hips. Left palm can be resting behind your back. Open the left shoulder. Again, as you exhale, come back in the center onto your force, changing the side. Inhale, open the chest to your left, exhale, moving into your full variation. And as you exhale, move back onto your force, tabletop position. Walk your palms forward and then sink your chest down for puppy pose. And press your palms back down, come back on your force, tabletop position. Tuck your toes, lift your knees up, take your hips back into the downward dog. Heels pressing down on the mat if your heels reach, or you may want to walk your heels a little bit to loosen up your hamstrings. Chest reaching out to your thighs. Keep lengthening your torso back towards your tailbone. And bend both of your knees to step or walk or jump forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Nice flat back, hands can be on your shin. Exhale to fold, cross your arms, allow your torso to hang. Maybe moving from one side to the other. You can swing your torso a little bit. Slowly release your arms, roll your spine up vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling your shoulders back, hands on the side, open towards the front, chin parallel to the floor for Tadasana. Breathe. Inhale, raise your arms up. Join your palms together. Look at your thumbs. Exhale to fold forward for Suryanamaskara A. Inhale, head up, hands on your shin or down. Exhale, come back into the plank. Step back into the plank. Align your shoulders with your wrist and then drop your knees, chest to chin or chaturanga. Inhale, pelvis down to lift your chest up, look up. Exhale, downward dog. Tuck your toes, move onto your fours, lift your knees up, heels on the ground. Breathe. As you exhale, bend both of your knees to step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, head into fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Join your palms. Join. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale to fold over. Inhale, head up. Exhale, step or jump back into the plank. Lower down. Choose your variation here. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. As you exhale, bend both of your knees to step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, head into fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Join your palms. Exhale, release. One more round. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, step back. Lower down. Choose your variation. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Relax the shoulders, chest pressing towards your thighs, shoulders away from your ears. Notice the bottom of your palms, notice your arms extending back. Maybe pulling the navel in. As you exhale, bend both of your knees to step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, head into fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Join your palms. Exhale to release. Breathe here in Tadasana. Keeping your feet about 1 feet distance apart, hands behind, interlace your fingers. Inhale to lift your torso. Exhale, start to fold over. Slightly bend your knees if need be. Feeling the stretch in your hamstrings, feel the opening in your shoulders as you press your palms towards the floor. And bend both of your knees from here. Sweep your arms up, bringing your palms parallel to the ears into your chair pose, tailbone pointing down towards the floor. Exhale to fold over, reach out to your shin, ankle or hook your toes. Big toes with first two fingers. Inhale, head up, nice half lift. Exhale, maybe bend your elbows to fold over. Remember, you can bend your knees if you need to. And again, as you inhale, look back up. Maybe place your palms under your feet. Your toes almost touching your wrist. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head in. Bend your elbows. Feeling the rush of blood to your head as you do these forward folds. As you inhale, look back up, hands on your hips, bend your knees to come all the way back up and moving into the Trikonasana. Triangle pose, feet 3 feet distance apart, turn the right foot out. Pelvis to the front, inhale, extend the right side, extend your torso, exhale, fold, bend your knee if you need to. Left arm up or on your hip. Keep sending your upper pelvic back, lower pelvic to the front, aligning your pelvic. And bend your knee to come all the way back up. Turn the right foot in to left foot out. Extend the left side, exhale, bending over to your left. Bend your knee to come all the way back up. Turn the left foot in. Again, turning the right foot out from here. We are going to move into Ardha Chandrasana. So extend your arms, bend your right knee and place your right palm beyond your right foot. Now you can simply press your right palm down. Maybe try and bounce your left leg up by shifting your weight to the palm and your front leg. Open your chest to the front. Maybe opening your left arm up as well. Breathe. Finding the gaze point here for yourself. And again, bend your knee to drop your left leg wherever it was. And inhale to press your palm down to lift yourself back up. Right foot in to left foot out. Extend and find your balance. Shift your weight on the left palm. Bounce your right leg up. Open the chest to the front. Well done. And bend your knee to drop your right leg back down, coming all the way back up and step to the top of your mat, taking a round of vinyasa here. Inhale, arms up, exhale to fold forward. Inhale, head up, exhale, step back into the plank, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. Bring your right leg forward from here between your palms, left heel on the floor, right knee on over your right heel. Inhale, sweep your arms up for Virabhadrasana. Squaring your hips here. Maybe look at your palms if possible, or look to the front. Bring your palms to the heart center, lift your back heel up and twist to your right. You can stay here or left elbow outside your right knee. Open your right shoulder, maybe placing your left palm outside your right foot. Exhale, place both of your palms on either side of your foot and keep it sliding your left leg a little bit more back and dropping your left knee down on the floor. For your low lunge, arms can be resting on the floor on the side of your foot or interlace your fingers, place them over your thigh, try to bow your knee. Support your back knee with a block or cushion or maybe fold your mat. And exhale, place your left palm onto the left side, open your chest to the right. You can stay here or bend your back knee as well. Catch hold of your back foot if possible. You can always use a belt to reach out. Exhale to release. Again, palms on the mat. Step your right leg back to move into the plank. And we're going to stay here in plank for about 5 to 6 breaths. Align your shoulders with your wrist, fingertips pressing down, feet 90 degree, body in one line. Hips can be slightly lifted. Look forward. Exhale to drop your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, a forward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bring your left leg forward as you rotate your right heel and place it on the mat. And moving into Virabhadrasana A. Lift your back heel up, palms to the heart center. Moving into the revolved side angle pose, choose your variation, keeping your joint palms joined or open your arms. Exhale to place both of your palms back on the mat, moving into your low lunge. Choose a variation for your arm position, maybe support your knee. And place your right palm on the mat on the side of your foot, maybe bending your knee to catch hold of your right foot. With your left palm, open the chest to the left. You can feel the nice stretch in your core. If you're not able to hold, that's also fine. You can just bend the knee and try and support yourself there. You can just open the chest to the left. As you exhale, slowly release, step your left leg back, coming into your plank, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bend both of your knees to step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, head into fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Join your palms. Exhale, release. Moving into pyramid pose. Step your left leg back about 2.5 distance between your feet. The back foot can be slightly diagonal. And maybe cross your arms or join your palms behind you. Open the chest, bring your shoulder blades together, lift the torso, and as you exhale, fold over. Keep sending your right hip back, aligning with the left hip. Inhale to come all the way back up. Step to the top of your mat and step your right leg back. Change. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Again, coming all the way back up, step to the top of your mat, release, moving back into your chair pose, bend your knees, arms up. As you inhale, straighten your knees. Exhale to release. Moving into your balancing asana, starting with the tree pose. Shifting all your weight on your left foot. Bend your right knee, place it on your shin or all the way back up. Or maybe placing the back of your right foot on your left thigh. Join your palms together. So choose your variation here. You can also raise your arms up, finding a nice gaze point for yourself. Pressing this knee in towards back and then feel the opening in your groin if you are choosing this variation. As you exhale, slowly release, change the side. Shift all your weight to the right foot, bend your knee, place it on inside your right thigh or the back of your foot over your left thigh. Again, as you exhale, release. Moving into a squat balancing asana. So you can bend your right knee and place your right ankle over your left thigh. Join your palms to the heart center. Send your chest back as you squat down. So maybe your chest will come forward, but your aim is to take it back as much as you can so the tailbone is pointing down. Few breaths here. Inhale, come up and change the side. So making sure that no pressure being put on the knee. So try and keep it as above your knee as it is possible, the ankle. As you inhale again, straighten up and release. We're going to move into Malasana. So feet hip distance apart, maybe slight diagonal. Join your palms to the heart center and then start to squat down. As you come down, you may want to lift your heels up. You may fold your mat, place your heels over the folded mat or on a block or cushion if that's more comfortable for you. If your feet reach the ground, great. Use your elbows to press your knees a little bit away, feeling that little bit, giving more opening to your groin. Lift the torso, body weight equally distributed with the amount of your toes and heels. Slowly place both of your palms on the mat or maybe right palm behind you and left palm in front of you. And then press your palms down to release your right foot and start to slide it open on the side. As you open it, you may feel like going up. Maybe you can do that and then support yourself with the palms. So choose your variation, whatever is working out for you. Again, release and start to slide your right foot back in to open your left foot. Balance yourself. And release. Again, place your palms on the mat, slide your left leg back in and bring your hips down, keeping both of your knees bent and open your right leg to the right. Over here, if you can't sit in the center, that's when you're supposed to use a cushion under your hips because that will give some height and you'll be able to balance in the center. Now, we can either place the left shoulder inside the left knee and open the chest, open your arms towards the right. Alternatively, you may be able to take the bind by rotating your arm, placing the back of your left palm behind you. and right palm also. Even if they don't touch each other, fine. Open your right shoulder, open your shin, open your chest towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, release, moving into another variation from here. So catch hold of your left ankle or left shin with your right palm. Stretch your left side of the body, torso, and exhale to fold over to your right. Inhale to come back in the center. Place both of your palms behind you to draw your right heel closer to your right sit bone and open your left leg. Moving on to the twist first. So right shoulder inside your right knee. Open the chest wide and then place your palms behind you if possible. Like I said, you can place a cushion under your hips if balancing is a challenge here. And release, moving on to the other side, side release, catching hold of your shin or ankle. Inhale, stretch the right side, exhale. So I'm also bending my elbow, the left elbow, pressing the thigh a little bit more in so that I can take a bit more twist in the chest. Again, as you inhale, slowly come up, palms behind you, open your right leg as well for Konasana, one of my personal favorite asanas. Hands behind you, maybe resting your chest, torso in the center, or maybe fold forward, rolling your thighs in as you fold forward. Some of you may want to keep your knee bent, you can do that, and maybe place your palms forward and walk your palms forward, saying the chest down, depending on where you are in your practice. And again, pressing your palms back down to walk your palms back, palms behind you, and bend both of your knees to draw your heels closer to your sit bone for your butterfly. Support your knees with the cushion if you have to. Interlace your fingers, pull your toes up, pull your torso up both. Breathe. Exhale to let us try and fold forward in this, how much ever that we can. You can maybe place your palms and walk your palms forward, or you can place your palms there wherever they were. Open your elbows and bring your chest and the torso down. Again, press your palms back down to lift yourself back up. Bring your knees back together. Let us take a round of vinyasa from here. Cross your legs. Palms on the mat into the plank, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Again, from here, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend your right knee and open your right pelvis and the chest towards your right. Feel the opening in your right hip.
The groin, hips are getting square. You may feel some sensation in your glute. And bring this knee to your nose now and bring your shoulders above your wrist. Pull the navel in, lifting your back heel up. Take your leg back again, pointing, stretching your leg up towards the ceiling. Three-legged downward dog. And right leg back down. Stretch your left leg up, bend your knee, open your chest and the pelvis to the left. Bring the knee to your nose, shift forward. And again, take your left leg back, stretch it up. Bring your left leg back down on the ground and drop your knees. We are going to lie down on our belly, Sphinx pose. So place your forearms down, take your legs back, pelvis down on the mat, lift your chest, upper back, strengthen. So activate your upper back muscles here. Use your back muscles to lift up. Exhale to release, moving into the cobra. So palms right next to your chest. Press your palms down, lift up, elbows bent slightly. And upper arms can rest next to your rib cage. Open the chest, don't shrug your shoulders. Exhale to again come down. Let's move into the locust pose. So interlace your fingers behind you maybe, or just stretch your arms back. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your feet off the floor. Feel the tightening in your glutes if you can lift up as much. Shoulder blades coming together. And release. Cross your arms, rest your forehead over the crossed arms. Bring your elbows a bit closer so your chest is lifted. And we're going to spend some time here into belly breathing, a deep belly breathing here. So this pose is extensively used to relax the mind, and also sometimes, most of us sometimes just breathe through the chest and the belly, it never flows down to your belly. So this pose is really good for that. You can really clearly feel the impact. You can feel your belly touching the ground and back as you inhale and exhale. Relax yourself here. And release. Place your palms right next to your chest. Tuck your toes. Lift up. Move into the downward dog. 5 breaths here into the downward dog. And cross your legs to lie down on your back. Place your right ankle over the left thigh. Lift your left foot off the floor for sleeping pigeon pose. Hug your shin or hug your under thigh as you press your knee closer to your chest. Pressing your lower back down as well. Again, really great for releasing your lower back as well as working on your hip. You can feel the impact in your hip muscle, the outer hip muscle of your right hip here. Release and change the side. And again release. If you have, for the next pose, if you have the belt around you, the one we do usually in the balancing, we are going to do it sleeping. So left leg stretch and bend your right knee, hook your right toe, left palm would be resting on your left thigh, straighten your left knee. This is without the belt. If your knee is still bent, that's okay. If you have the belt, great. Wrap the belt around your feet, the mount of your toes, and pulling the belt towards your hips. Straightening the knee if possible. Do not force your knee to be straightened. Make sure that you are keeping your left leg active here. We usually tend to lose the awareness of the left leg here. Try to keep your awareness intact and breathe. And let us drop this leg to the side as far as you can without lifting your left hip. So even if it stops somewhere above, away from the ground, that's okay. Wherever it stops, and pulling the belt towards your shoulders, feeling this opening in your right hamstring here, inner thigh, and groin. And with the bent or the straight knee, bring your leg back in the center. See if you can lift your torso up and bring your nose closer to your knee. You can also draw your leg closer to your nose. And then release. Let's change the side. And then drop onto your left. Then as you inhale, come back in the center. Lift your torso up, bring your nose closer to the knee. And as you exhale, release. Again, bend both of your knees, straighten your legs to the 90-degree. And again, if you have the belt, use the belt. Otherwise, just keeping your legs to the 90-degree here. About 10 breaths here into Viparit Karni. This is variation of Viparit Karni Asana. And now from here, drop your legs to about 45-degree. You can continue the belt if you want, or you can just simply release the belt and keep pulling the belt if you have the belt on. Pressing your lower back down here. And slowly release. We are going to move into the twist. So you can choose, you can maybe bend both of your knees or maybe cross your legs to drop on to one side, or you can just drop your legs to one side without crossing the legs. Choose your variation here. Coming back in the center and change the side. Again, release, moving into your relaxation. So you can either stretch your legs out, keeping your legs away from touching the longer edge of your mat. Arms away, touching arms away from your torso, allowing your armpits to breathe. And slowly moving into your relaxation. Letting go of all the muscle engagement, of all the tension. And simply lying down here, being aware of everything. Relaxing into our awareness. Noticing everything. There's no judgment. There's no stress, no worries. You're just simply lying down here to watch. Let go of yourself and relax. And if your mind is wandering a lot and you want to focus on the present moment, find yourself a hook. Maybe watch your breath, maybe listen to the sounds and relax into that awareness. And you can continue in this relaxation for longer time if you wish. If you feel like coming out, become aware of your body. Become aware of the surroundings, of the touch. Maybe making small little movement in your body, moving your toes and fingers. Move your head from one side to the other. Bring your feet together. Stretch your arms up. Stretch your whole body. And make whatever sound that you feel like making. Maybe rotating your wrist, your ankles. Bend your knees. Roll over to your right. And slowly coming up into your sitting posture. Let's take a moment to absorb the practice.
And let us also feel grateful to be able to do this practice today, physically, mentally, and of all the facility that we have today, and we could do this practice for ourselves. Join your palms to the heart center. We'll be chanting one Om to seal this practice for the day. Inhale. As you exhale, you can open your eyes. Thank you very much for joining me in this practice. I hope you enjoyed this practice and are feeling open and you're in your body. If you have any comments, any suggestions, I would love to hear from you. Comment section, and I wish to see you soon again in some other practice. Until then, bye bye.